Yo, this mother, this time, mother. Yo, this mother, this time, Beryl. Watch it. Watch your shop top there.
Bless up my people, welcome back to the channel. And in this segment, my people, we seen where the House of Representatives approved an amendment to the Maintenance Act of 2005 mandating parents to maintain their children until the age of 23 in circumstances where these children are pursuing a course of education or training. The amendment bill was piloted by Justice Minister Delroy Chuck, who noted that the 2005 Act, amongst other things, places an obligation on spouses to maintain each other and places an obligation on parents to maintain their children. And so Section 16(1)(a) of the Principal Act states that an order of maintenance shall remain in force until the children reaches the age of 18 years. Prior to the child reaching the age of 18 years, Section 16(3) of the Principal Act allows for an application to be made to the court for the grant of a maintenance order or for the extension of an existing maintenance order in the circumstances where the child is or will be engaged in a course of education or training. So back then it was 18, my people, and they are amending it to 23 years old. Only if the child is pursuing some form of course in education or training. And so this bill has been passed in the House of Representatives and is to go to the Senate for approval before it becomes the law of the land. And with no doubt, we know that they're going to use a majority to pass them bills here into law, my people. And my question here, do we really need an amended bill or a bill, so to speak, to, basically mandate, put it at a must for parents to maintain children who are, greater than 18 up to 23 if they're pursuing a course of training or education? I believe that is not relevant or that is not important, because any well-thinking parent, as long as we see with children them a progress and doing what they're supposed to do, and if we have it, then we will help them to all when time them 100. A good parent's job is never finished. And so we don't need no law for a mandate. There are other laws where them can put in place. But how much our parents right now can maintain way up until 23 years old? So them basically I say, 18 years again, we can basically make our children them go out there and make something of themselves and go and be independent, as long as they're still in school. How much our parents have it? But my people, I want to hear from Uno. Tell me what you think about this bill we're about to become law right now. Because majority of us as parents would want to do that for our children. But some of us or most of us are not going to be in the position to help our children with tertiary education or tertiary training, so to speak. So, I don't know where the government approve right here. So, enough of we that we go look one little juggling, save it up, and send ourselves go to tertiary. Enough of our parents not have it. So, them have laws where them try implement after the upper strata of people will have it already. The rich people, them, so to speak, like themselves. In this segment, we see the government vows to give grants of up to $400,000 to Jamaicans who lost their homes in the whole Beryl hurricane aftermath. And they have estimated that 8,700 houses across the country have been damaged by the hurricane. So this 400,000 is to aid in recovery and rebuilding efforts. Colonel Charles Jr., the Minister of Labor and Social Security, spoke in Parliament, my people, and said families whose houses have been destroyed completely would receive a grant of up to $400,000. Those whose homes have been severely damaged will receive a grant of up to $150,000, and persons who received minor damage will get up to $50,000. He said that the government is exploring electronic payments and cash cards to expedite the grants and improve service delivery. Under the government's Rehabilitation Grants Program, the Ministry of Labor and Social Security will be giving 500 microbusiness operators who lost their livelihoods a grant of up to $100,000 each. Additionally, the government has allocated $30 million to 200 students at the tertiary level. The students who will receive $150,000 each will be identified from households that have been severely impacted by Category 4 hurricane. However, the Finance and Public Service Ministry, Dr. Nigel Clark, has given the assurance that the administration would treat as priority the reconstruction and restoration of schools and hospitals, and that there is $10.9 billion available in the Disaster Relief Fund. However, the government would retain $5.9 billion in the event the country is impacted by another disaster. Some people, they only plan to spend $5 billion. Clark said $1.3 billion would be disbursed to the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation to finance programs announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He said $1 billion has been set aside for the Ministry of Labor and Social Security to carry out programs announced by Charles. And we know my people that them say a 10 billion and more to do the roadworks, according to NAA. The Ministry of Education need over $1 billion, my people. Right? So I want to know how far that 5 billion can stretch. And we already know that they could not have helped the 8,700 persons who, got damages to their homes. We know they couldn't help everybody, but that 400,000 for persons who lost total structure, lost everything as it pertains to their homes. It's just a drop in the bucket, my people. We know say 400,000 can't build back a structure, can't build back a house. You understand? A livable house. And some people want to hear from talk up and tell me what they think about these grants and if they are, feasible or suitable enough for the people. Moving right along, the Meteorological Service of Jamaica says the strong gusts of winds, showers, and lightning being experienced in some parts of Jamaica are due to a squall line characterized by a sudden start lasting for a short while and drifting from one area to the next. A squall line is a group of storms arranged in a line, often accompanied by squalls of high wind and heavy rain. And a whole heap of people link me and tell me say they might experience this. My people, one time I wonder if it's a mini tornado. But at the end of the day, people would have said tornado in Jamaica. You never know, signs of the time. But I'm going to see one little clip in my people of how it did a part in one of them parishes, them people. And trust and believe it not pretty.
That's sign. I see you're sitting going, man. Bombard. Look what I'm carrying, a good thing not drop on him. Bombard. Watch your whole Gloria cook shop, guy. Bombard. Yo, this bad this time, murderers. Yo, this bad this time, Beryl. Watch it. Watch your shop top there. Missy Ron, Missy. Come back, Gloria shop top. Yeah, the whole of that shot gone.
As well as my people, the U.S. National Hurricane Center has highlighted an area of disturbed weather in the main development region that could develop into a tropical storm or even an hurricane within the next several days. Jamaicans should stay alert just in case. The next name on the list is Debbie. And my people, you can look on this diagram I have on the screen. I want to see this thing here out in the warm waters right now could develop by now and next week into a hurricane. And wanna see the part of it at the same part Beryl did have my people. So my people wanna stay tuned and remember to be careful. Right now the squall line go from parish to parish basically. You know, strong winds, and you can see the effects that occurred in the last video that I showed a while ago. So my people wanna stay safe as I said. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Run go over to my other platform, Facebook and TikTok. Follow me over there at Isabel Rose. Check out the YouTube store, make a purchase. It goes in support of the channel. Check out the YouTube membership. You get a lot of benefits by becoming a member. Only a small fee per month to be a member of the Isabel Rose movement. Returning subscribers, big up on yourself. New subscribers, welcome on board. New viewers, come on board, journey with me, join the family. Like up the video, share out the videos, subscribe to the channel, support the thing my people as gonna come on, please to like and share. Get this video to at least 3,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.